Well, good morning, everybody. This is Carlos recording his Wednesday show.
Zone 4.
A day early.
Zone 3. Time 2 minutes. Average pace 6 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 83. Average heart rate 133. Workout average pace 7 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer.
I'm recording
Zone 4.
on the Galloping Goose Trail heading into town. This is the extension of the Lochside Trail.
Zone 3.
Just coming up to the painted bridge. I will take a photograph when I'm under the bridge.
Zone 4.
Trying to stay out of Zone 5. Today I had to go to the beer store to get more ingredients, but because they weren't open, and they won't
Time 3
be,
minutes. Average pace 6 minutes 21 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 84. Average heart rate 139. Workout average pace 7 minutes 15 seconds per kilometer.
they won't be open until 10. I figured I'd get my run in early, and then when I finish, I'll go back and get my ingredients and head for home. So I'm just coming up to the bridge now. I'll probably leave. I'll probably leave the camera going because it is quite scenic around here. The ivy has started growing over the mural. I hadn't noticed that before.
Time 4 minutes. Average pace 11 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer.
This is Cecilia Creek,
Workout resumed. Zone 1.
and pretty soon I'll be going over the bridge.
Workout resumed.
Now approaching the Selkirk Trestle.
Zone 2.
Hello. Hi. See, it's quite busy here today. There's always a lot of activity,
Zone 3.
more so here than in Gordon Head. There's a much higher density of population the closer you get to town. This is a saltwater inlet. It turns to fresh water a little bit further inland, but this area is still tidal, still affected by the current and the tide. I'm going to be running about 6K, maybe 7 today. Let's see.
Average pace 4 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 87. Average heart
Hi.
rate 135. Workout average pace 7 minutes 4 seconds per kilometer.
So this is the famous Selkirk Trestle. And downtown is that way. This was the last section of railway line. Still trying to catch my breath from when I was e-biking to now. Hello. Yeah. Let me put my camera away and get back into my groove.
Time 6 minutes. Average pace 11 minutes 13 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 59. Average heart rate 142. Workout average pace 7 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer.
So now that I put that camera away, I can concentrate more on keeping calm and steady with my run. I'm going to be running back on the other side of this waterway, and it's a little bit noisier. It goes through a bit of an industrial
Average pace 9
park.
16 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 65. Average heart rate 109. Workout average pace 7 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer. Zone 3.
And up I go. I haven't run here for quite a few months. You will hear the sound of the city as I get closer. This used to be
Time 8 minutes. Average pace 6 minutes 11 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 85. Average heart rate 137. Workout average pace 7 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.
It used to be all small industry and warehouses and ship building activities, and then it all got closed down when the railway closed, and then a lot of development happened and a lot of upper middle class dwellings were built. Now it is quite a ritzy area.
Time 9 minutes. Average pace 6 minutes 2 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 85. Average heart rate 146. Workout average pace 7 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer.
So my heart rate is beginning to stabilize a little bit. This section of the path is segregated as one section for runners and 2 lanes for cyclists. I'm going to be going across the gorge at the new Johnson Street Bridge. And I'm going to be going under the old Bay Street
Time 10
Point
minutes. Average
Ellis
pace 6 minutes per kilometer.
Bridge.
Cadence 84. Average heart rate 147. Workout average pace 7 minutes 9 seconds per kilometer.
I think I'll walk a little bit now, because I can see that my heart rate is still a little elevated and my pace is still quite swift, which means that I'm overexerting on rested muscles. Hello.
Zone 3.
Yeah, it's coming back again now. Zone 3 is good. I'll give it a little bit more, and then I'll start running again. So I put out the show,
Time 11 minutes. Average pace
Your
9
5
minutes 37
minutes.
seconds per kilometer. Cadence 69. Average heart rate 143. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
sounded pretty darn good. Hi. If you ask me, it sounded pretty darn good. I didn't have to do any filling. I left it at 33 minutes of back-to-back audio. was waiting to the last minute in case I got another submission, but that didn't happen. I will endeavor to start collecting submissions again for the March show. If I get enough before the end of February, I will put out a show.
Zone 4. Time 12 minutes. Average pace 6 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 78. Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 7 minutes 16 seconds per kilometer.
Under the Point Ellis Bridge. And up again. It does undulate. I can see that the Johnson Street Bridge is open, which means that he must be letting in or out some big boats, something with a high mast at least. It should be closed by the time I get there. But I probably will take a photograph of it in the open setting.
Zone 3. Time 13 minutes. Average pace 7 minutes 55 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 73. Average heart rate 141. Workout average pace 7 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer. Zone 4.
Zone 4 is good. Okay, this is where I'll take the picture of the open Johnson Street Bridge. Actually, as I speak, it appears to be closing, so I'll have to do something about that.
Auto pause.
I'll take a picture now, and I'll take another picture.
Zone 2.
Now, and I'll do a third picture, a third photograph as it gets still lower.
Zone 1.
Right round about now. Got it. So now I'm heading to the bridge that is closing for me. I have 12 minutes recorded.
Workout resumed. Zone 1.
Oops. I almost dropped the camera then. Alright, it's going away until I get to Johnson Street, to the bridge. I did see a runner go through here just before me. I don't think I'll catch up with him though.
Time 14 minutes.
He looked a little
Average
fast.
pace 8 minutes 29 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 58. Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 7 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
So this is the Point Hope shipyard. They do a lot of maintenance and repair here. I'm now on Harbour Road, leading to the Johnson Street Bridge. Yeah, getting back to the show, to Your 5 Minutes, number 2. It was very encouraging to hear the quality of audio. Maggie had a bit of problems because she tends to run a little too fast, and she's probably creating a fair amount of wind noise in her own right. Yep, it gets noisy here. This is the shipyard noises. Time for another photograph. Hello. Hi.
Time 17 minutes. Average pace 7 minutes 47 per kilometer. Cadence 22. Average time 100.
Hi.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer. Zone 3.
Time for another photograph. This ship has bow thrusting capacity. It has an inbuilt propeller in the bow so it can maneuver in confined spaces. The Sea Warrior.
Workout resumed.
All right. I'm now almost at the bridge. So I should take a picture of the bridge and the downtown core.
Zone 1.
Up I go.
Time 18 minutes. Average pace 10 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 62. Average heart rate 126. Workout average pace 7 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer. Zone 2.
7.5 minutes per kilometer. It's quite decent for this kind of running. The shipyard seems very busy. We've got lots of boats in here for repair. Let me just set up the camera. Got it. And one of me.
Zone 2. Workout resumed.
There.
Auto pause.
Trying not to get run over here. Easily done. There's bikes and cars and pedestrians and people with dogs all happening all at once. Yep. I don't normally see as much activity as I am seeing today. So away goes the camera now, and I'll concentrate on my noisy running. So up to 18 minutes, so halfway to my goal of a 36-minute recording. I've done enough faffing around.
Time 19 minutes. Average pace 10 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 48. Average heart rate 121. Workout average pace 7 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer. Zone 2.
The sound of the seagull. As I start on the section that was once, just briefly, quite recently in the air. This bridge is illuminated with blue LED lights at night. It always used to be called the Blue Bridge because it was painted blue. Now it's a white bridge which is illuminated with blue lights at night.
Time 20 minutes. Average pace 6 minutes 21 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 85. Average heart rate 130. Workout average pace 7 minutes 34 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
So I rode here on my e-bike and my battery was down below half. I have to go easy on the way back. Because I've noticed there are diminishing returns on the power output from the battery. The lower it gets, the less power comes out. It's a bit like a dam holding back a reservoir of water. The higher the level, the stronger the jet at the base. But when the level gets low, the jet starts to reduce in its power. This is so much noisier than what I'm used to out in the suburbs. Hello. Running behind. Hi. Just running past Value Village. There's a lineup of people here waiting to go in.
Average pace 5 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 85. Average heart rate 138. Workout average pace 7 minutes 31 seconds per kilometer.
I'd say there was about 30 people waiting to go in there. So I'm now on the other side of the gorge waterway, running back towards the homebrew beer store.
Yeah.
Had to break my stride there because the sidewalk was getting narrow and there were lots of people coming towards me.
Time 23 minutes. Average pace 7 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 83. Average heart rate 144. Workout average pace 7 minutes 29 seconds per kilometer.
There you go, you get the stats. During a lull in the traffic noise. So 23 minutes recorded so far. So I have to turn on Pembroke Street and then onto Government Street and then I go all the way to Douglas Street and turn down onto Burnside Road. That is where the store is located.
Time 24 minutes. Average pace 7 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 73. Average heart rate 134. Workout average pace 7 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.
So I'm not sure if I'm going to get the 40 minutes that I want, but I should do. I should get the run in anyway. The recording might be a little bit shorter than that because of the noise. We'll see how it goes. It's a nice native mural painted on the side of an awning.
Time 25 minutes. Average pace 5 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 86. Average heart rate 140. Workout average pace 7 minutes 25 seconds per kilometer.
As I turn onto Government Street. think I'll take a photograph of the mural. Yep, I'll put the camera away.
Zone 3.
Maybe for the last time today. And off I go. This is close to where I bought my e-bike. City Cycle is just around here on Bridge Street. For those of you who like the sound of trucks, so now I'm running past the Vancouver Island Brewing Company. I can see their huge vats. Yep. I used to drink a fair amount of their product. I have been brewing on and off for about 30 years. Some of the times when I wasn't brewing was because either I was working or I had run out of bottles or what have you. There are certain criteria. You need time to do the brewing and capping, and you need to have plenty of time off to do the drinking. That I didn't really get until I turned 60 and retired from work. The other thing about drinking and driving is that when I was working, I had to drive for a living. I think we're safe. All right, now I have to wait for the lights to give me the cross. Any second now. Yep. So now I continue up on Government Street until I reach Burnside Road. This is a very poor part of town. There's a lot of rough sleeping going on, a lot of shared accommodation. Even though Victoria is quite an affluent city, there are very poor people living here as well. They might have inherited somewhere to live from their parents, that kind of thing. A large house that has been subdivided, and the son lives in the basement, and the rest of the house is rented out. I'm really hot. It's not at all cold today, and I'm kind of overdressed for this kind of running. I would say it's about a 2.5 minute run followed by a 30-second walk, but because I'm recording, I have to take into account how much air I have to spare to speak. If I'm having to shorten my sentences, I slow down. Like roundabout now. I also have to cross a major road, so for that I will wait. Any second now. So 30 minutes recorded so far. So now I'm on Douglas Street. Government has merged into Douglas Street. Running past Shark Club Bar and Grill. It's a sports bar. I'm just coming up to the back of BC Transit's building. I could see the Burnside Road turn off up ahead. Hello. So now I'm on the Burnside Road, heading to my destination, running past the Blanchard Street Winery. Just crossing Manchester Road. Well, I apologize for the traffic noise, but what can you do? I have to walk a little bit now. 32 minutes, Zone 5. I knew it. When I used to be always semi-injured, it used to be a lot easier to maintain a slow, steady plod. But nowadays, that I'm giving myself some breaks, my body is recovering much quicker, and I get to the stage like today when I have more energy than my little heart can deal with. I have to keep backing off. I think I'll take one more photograph of one of my favorite sequoia. One of my favorite big trees of the area. The sequoia, the redwood. On the corner of Burnside Road and Jutland Road. A lot of the small motels in this area have been bought up by the Island Health Authority and are used to house the street people. They figured it was not wise to have people sleeping rough. They'd rather put them up in motels, cheap motels, which has saved the motel, but basically at the expense of the taxpayer, rather than the tourist paying the rent. The government is paying the rent. So I just had 36 minutes, which is good. It means that I've almost finished my run. I have to cross Jutland. And I'll cross, no, I won't cross unless I get the light. I got the light. I can see my destination. Soon I'll be able to see my bike. I parked it just beside the store, locked up. Zone 3, I heard. Seven minutes 36, I think I heard, for my workout average pace. It should be 10 o'clock by now, which means that Hamilton Hops and Grapes should be open. I think it's Hops and Grapes. It could be Grapes and Hops. I'll take a photograph of the sign just before I pull the plug on the recording at 36 minutes. Yep.
9 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 80. Average heart rate 137. Workout average pace 7 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.